Asem yidika.
Inna beka.
Akwesi insia.
Commander 6.
Kano said it.
And you be a me the power say Sora Bofo. To nyum de be say. Hallelujah was sorrow hon. Any G was sorrow hon. Ahuto was sorrow hon. And Kwaji was so. Emre pa be on your brain tears. Anyum no. Emi come say. So on behalf of Adom TV, yema ejanum nyinada belated happy Father's Day. Da kese ba ko pe o wiase a sebi nipa bi pe kwan bia so betinya brenase ba o ye dani a mema yetire sare nyankopon yeyen o gifri yensem wanya yie eti belated happy Father's Day koma bema bia potential father yenso ayawo a ye hwe ma no nyame nhira ye ye na ayawo a ye twie ne yesre wada kofie ne kwaje ba no kofie kwaje ba no onso ka ho bi no bu ye nim tiasa dinukure mo ba na wo no ebi no ebi wo ho nyese bi wona de ahwe ataso de kwakotwa two tot na nkwara ni buada na nkwara ni tifie da bi brumo jani na hwoma nyame be hirawo e wo ho ti feda gbanyo say on say do Father's Day nya godie kura nyame ad me mane ne mane ko school edu asa de papa onu a as member of parliament no one sim no akofa ne mafri school am say wow me did akwasi si asa bi kabre e na edu su so na no pay komotiawa am say make na otwetwe mu ye be wie na otweda anesa and krata bi a free mampani atna ye eba signed by the executive secretary to the president Ora Callistus Mahama na weba wo presidential letter no one more okay my letter na nyina ntimi kenkan bi etweni krata a free mampani atna ye eba ye krata say yenua Manasi Azuri and the track krata de koma mampani na wo hwe mampani betu anamo ba ko mienu bi efa contract na eda Ghana ban ene Zoomlion egbekuo entem so response mampani atena ye ediba ye eni o say repetition to discontinue the expired contract between the Youth Employment Agency and Zoomlion Ghana Limited. I refer to your letter dated April 27, 2025 on above matter. His Excellency the President acknowledges the serious concerns raised in your letter and responds as follows. 1. Expiration of contract. The contract between Youth Employment Agency and Zoomlion Ghana Limited has expired and will not be renewed. 2. Audit of payment and claims. All payment made to Zoomlion after the contract expiration will be thoroughly audited. No further payment will be authorized without proper verification, and any unauthorized payment will be recovered. 3. Conduct competitive procurement. Cabinet has directed that future sanitation contract be subject to a competitive procurement process. Rather than one national contract, there should be regional or district-based tenders for private firms. This could reduce costs through competitive pricing and stimulate innovation as companies compete on service quality to secure contract. A cabinet subcommittee will develop the modalities for implementing this. 4. Sweeper fees. With probable cost savings, the government intends to increase the sweeper fees to a more livable income. Hanam di ACA. Say Zoomlion assembly say ba na yeti nyina enua manaso wabo adwuma. Oye adwuma den so some training you don't say mosuko ehwehwe ensemu so say assembly kase pa nyina efa sika de ma ye ma amenum ye papa no ya eprapra emonten eso. Ya from sweepers under this contract. Na enua manasa me ate ase eso hwe sika etwia de ma omu na entwa ye kura eti ama ho fa body nakasa ko Zoomlion so because on ene saa ye maanum ye papa no ye nua maanum ye nua mema no eye saa adwuman eti nyina se Zoomlion no ne ye adwuma de a ono na etwi omo eka ye nyina ka bi se 250 Ghana cedis die adabraka ano den enye so bi ye adwuma na we say allowance so but woman 250 Ghana die eish sempen for modern. So as part of here so yenhwemu you take it up upon ourselves and also review criteria a free mampeni atna signed by Callistus Mahama PhD. Na ochi abana mo 2 year wo 20 be BSc ye nyina focus na ekoye say why ene seti sika ye di twia ye maame ne ye papa no mu a e prapra mountain eso no why na twa say ye ntwemu 50 cedis why na twa say ye ntwemu 250 Ghana cedis Shadibua point 4 or say sweeper fees with probable court savings the government intends to increase the sweeper fees to a more livable income. With Asem ora Callistus mama kan we I think so say a settle baby ese one enye Zoomlion the chair mama no ka enye Zoomlion the settle mama ne prapra monteno esika omoje no se abanse o adwen pose obepagya sika ye de ma wona e prapra montene dia that should tell you nipa wo twa omoka me ye adwuma multimedia group limited. The government of Ghana ain't me ma can't so be review my salary. Government of Ghana ain't me ma can't say obe review my salary. Nipa aban betimi aye akatwe on bibi ye nipa ono aban na twa deka. Edi aban antwa o ka aban timi nya adwen posa o salary no obesakra mu. Ana allowance ade mu obesakra mu. Now let's throw more light on point 4. But mama, letter now. Why you for or why you for letter head so? The white letter. There be a white letter no. Okay. Now this is a contract. Yeah. Youth Employment Agency. Any one of the sweepers no echo. It will show there's a barcode here. This barcode no a unique to every sweeper. Obi biya wa prapra e monten so. One a proper one so a youth employment agency na form adwuma. Enye Zoomlion. A youth employment agency and a form adwuma. So this a letter of engagement between youth employment agency and na onna ya form adwuma ne baako. E say friend no Mary Ama. Na tie krata no so waka. Or say you have been selected as a beneficiary of the youth in sanitation model under the Youth Employment Agency, and you are hereby required to report to your Y-year district offices, Infantiman Municipal. Your engagement is for an initial period of 1 year, subject to renewal with effect from 3rd May 2021 to 2nd May 2022. You receive a monthly allowance of 180 Ghana cedis without statutory deductions to be paid by the service provider. So what I say? Iti why ye abadwuma ena kire sika ye ntwa fama wona e pramonten so enye Zoomlion where ye character signed by Justin Kodua Frimpong, Chief Executive Officer of Youth Employment Agency, to sign on 3rd May 2021. Iti eye aban through why ena fa wona e bepra ye monten so near the biama Zoomlion Ghana Limited. Yes, satu ya masene be ya e wetimi adoma Ghana ni bia eye se abanso betu anamo na yetimi ayen sakra ye netimi aboa. In fact aban atrase hu say this was 2021 let's about 250 Ghana 21 no aban etwam 180 Ghana cedis as allowance. 2021 the government of Ghana na ochia when a pra amount is 180 Ghana cedis. It is hard to do na eko and a Zoomlion and a echia amount for 180 ochia amount for 250 no enya no kre. This is a letter from YA. telling us their engagement with the sweepers. Yema many papa no mo a prapra monteno. This is why ye krata. Why ye see wafama me Mary ama. Wafana juma. Eye 1 year contract your demano. Sema me Mary ama bon humodia. Obesari afeba akwa kan ho. Edu onko infantima municipal enko je the krata chese ampa. Oni why ye e contract. Now why ye ne e abaye adwuma ne say. Obama ma me Mary ama 180 Ghana cedis busumi bia. Enya Zoomlion. Ebre bia ye beti say. Omo sem say ababia most of the time ya na akatua no akamuo. To say akatua ne kebo na beti say na 180 Ghana pa na omo ntimi ntwe 180 Ghana pa na omo ntimi entwe. Contract ya da aban any Zoomlion, any other sanitation companies in terminal, say. Una do si kabechi omuka. Uchi omuka wia. No aba bele me aban. I say, okay, why ye ema minipa 45,000? So mun prapra wante so. Why ye katem se me mo bia 180 Ghana as of 2021? Sa nipa we nyina ma twa mu nyina eka. Etimachi omuka nyina wie no sika se no se aban echia enso de mame as reimbursement. Ohwe contract na you on the Emma Zoomlion as a company for providing a service. And you work for the operations and so any difference and obi na kwaje the contract. But say be a challenge ni wo eye sika ye se de ma wona e prapra e monte no. Any asserting na mo obi ati ase say per this even green letter from His Excellency John Dramani Mama office. Actually say enye Zoomlion and a statistica e richia wona e prapra monte no eka. Now, aban upa boy for aban say conduct competitive procurement. Say afedi ye mane kwankwa say adwuma no baba nipa baako. Be biem obi bia wo akade so betimi afo amafo ne aprapra monte so betimi ababi. Yente say we this was the first time Ghana ye bi. In 2019 there was a national bidding. You obi bi onya akonya ko e bi akobede atizia about 19 companies and a bidding ye. So this was the first time a national bidding, and that's a regional or district bidding for a sweeping contract. And now we need the Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Adom Komobi. Not a car or so a buyer, not the government of Ghana, at the Zoomlion Ghana Limited. The minister I'm talking about, the current Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Ahmed. Share some video.
Ye ni unse ye wo waste na ye kano. Ye ni collection. Yeah. And na evacuation in the treatment. And the recycling hono so I was say ye ma ye ni eko. And the eno na ye ka say ye ni Zoomlion no eka. And people misconstrue that also the kind of sanitation infrastructure Zoomlion aye. About waste recycling, solid waste treatment, liquid waste treatment, and recycling of plastics. Wakweni. Okay. Wakweni. Zoomlion. Yes, I'm telling you, wakweni. Okay. The state doesn't have that infrastructure. And now, upra now the koguo now one recycler. Ebesaba back. A constant job. And the state must make sure that we have regent partnership with the private sector. No, previously, nanka obekompo na plastics no gugu. Sure. But so nam kwanso a amanfo asa esisa cotton echichire e de agu omoton one omoton amano. The recycling companies. Enti yakoye name in that regard. Enti e was say ye ma ye so aka ye solid liquid waste treatment. And no na enti ye what sa mama na say ye ni omotrase. Okay. What do you think that we can do for you and what can you do? But it cannot be said that bia ye pra na yakotoagu ye pra na yakotoagu. Enti eno nyina kan sanitation issues no ha. Okay. Aye be. Ena uko mansene bia omo nyina sanitation issues no nyepewo. Fia Accra for ye be no uko wenchi a omunye sa afin no
Sure.
Efia Kumasi be no uko mampo a omunye sa afin because Kumasi problem ni issues esuche mampo.
Yeah.
Ena Kumasi problem ni issues esuche mbe kwai.
Yeah.
So untimi can say sanitation you know omunyina entuape.
Oh, okay.
So these are issues are yene environmental service providers no ya engage you in fact ya share be 2 times.
Okay.
Ena yene sanitation gamma ne kokma ne we in fact yes series of meeting under sanitation am more brief ya share am I challenging akwati let me tell you we have what it takes to fix the sanitation problem nipa no human resource na ewo but the problem is the mental orientation.
Okay.
And a whole and a behavioral change, you know, media and mobile lead the change.
Okay.
So mumu lead the change now. A bit more mental shiftness no aba. Na obia on say sanitation issue no ye nyina ye juma. And no and I say ye ba be take mu on na ye no mo aye collaboration.
Okay.
Na say the sanitation jingles ni adverts ni sa no man ye no. Na ye ne mu media for na ye so that you have a segment e wo mu show so certain biano at least every day you do this to support Mother Ghana.
Yeah.
Na ekobane say yes you were some kind of adverts being normal kakrekrekrebia in the area of the ministry. Na yes you also Adom FM we or me boy on the different yes you also emfa we enko. It's going to be some kind of symbiotic relationship between the animal.
Okay, so the minister ade ba kwaya na ye tat say Environmental Service Providers Association ESPA. E kan say ya adwuma abantwe aka bi na wo so say obaye na Zoomlion ba say 2 years ye ntwe. How are you as a minister going to deal with this challenge?
And no many finance minister naka and no can say outstanding debt as state no edi Zoomlion ka 1.2 billion 1.2 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay. Eti we free menum. This is the Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Osi eka ya Ghana buying at the Zoomlion Ghana Limited. Eye 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Let's be fair. How many companies in this country can survive with such a debt? How many companies? When you Nameka, this is from our own minister. Yes, our sanitation says same action I say. And was say, I buy the Zoomlion car 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Olusna HQ sweepers nika on behalf of Ghana buying and na Emma. It's a Emma ya sitting here the near I can change me ebekem. That's my focus. My mind online. Let me find you. That's my focus. This is what my focus is. What about my mind online? Okay. So this is my online. Zoomlion secures Lagos contract. Signs waste management MOUs with Congo and Ethiopia. Debbie Amikasa Asem under Nanado Danko Kufuado. About 10 indigenous banks. You go no. Me kaye. Me say, penu wakasebi. Akuko bad time. Ne 9 etiaba. Na Nkumuba. A Ghanaian company is in about 25 countries hoisting the flag of Ghana. See a tremem near Kahon Sambonia. What kind of eye and ye pese wiase enya for a businessman? Mr. Ghana buying. Let's find a way to protect Ghanaian businesses. There's no company in this world 100% clean. Not even 100 years and over. Let's find a way to protect our own. For the sake of Okwa, we need to know a China. A kind a Ghanaian company. And now why you say Ghana di enyane ko abrochire yi usi yabrano. E ye kuani ba ku afuom aduane ene say ye din. na nyese se won de nnuane ba ta de nyina anom nyina nnuane ne nyo kuani ba ko adwuma oyeye ene se ye nyina ye din e wadwaman so etine pese ye beji aduane wa mo no ne se say yanka se ye companies how well ene free se won wo amanone enso beji wo mo akukọ ba tan ne nan tiaba na enkumu ba yanguno hey are we sensitive you may buy it onye bi papa bia ma my Canada not we said about 85,000 Ghanaians who employ more to onye you papa bia ma Canada mumie fa ho ya ne anibre enseye ho sana beto ye na ene Ghanaian business are unable to flourish because so one ya you need to be tilted towards a political party we ya na party ba ya no adwuma ego. Mr. President, let's protect Ghanaian owned businesses. Omuye boni a yen kansi omonim se ba bia me nua kɔ de enye ebe se wadwuma ebe se o my Ghana so din na me ensa o man o my kwabla sa theater so my mo acha no pen
me just so you know what to say
nyame adom nyame tiasi e bia na comedy.
Okay, so thank you for your good job. Zoomlion and matters arise. It's interesting. Okay. Yes, you have to ask what I'm saying. Also, how many countries?
It's also all 25 countries.
And we are no
in fact, Ghana, they say 2 years, but Lagos, they have 35 years straight away. 35 years contract with Lagos.
Now, Ghana, then they can say.
Ghana, according to the Minister of Local Government, so told, Finance Minister Katia said, a kind of 1.2 billion Ghana cedis.
And I'm seeing in the paper say only contract is just a matter of expiration. Is that the case?
Yeah, say, I'm the man penny cracker on the buy now. Watch them. As a contract and not youth employment agency in Zoomlion one.
So where is the cancellation? Where is the cancellation coming from? I think saying I'm now. Dwell on how we can sustain indigenous businesses,
yeah.
You know, in the country. There's too much political interference, and you add two things, envy and then bitterness.
Yeah.
You know, it's dangerous. Yeah, man, you're saying the unyameni mlukwini abeyibiu, abeyibi pa na baby yake kakono. Unti no classmate ni nkomo, unti no church member ni nkomo. Wa unya oni di nkomo kwa yo this guy so one ajo. You know, NDC for a besinko, baby, I'm an itia, and I do be 11:30, I'm doing MPP for me, do money, be 12:30 a.m., do baby. You know, and you're asking yourself, I didn't want to be Kwanopa. You know, because of what?
I'm on yourself.
All right, so what to say, Iran, any Israel, bit many so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You believe in that?
Oh, I believe, yeah. Because Okan Ewiasia, Amaya, a holy oil that is simple, Iran. It will be able to Iran biano, it affect Ewiase at large.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tia Mishibian, or you say a petrol, a drama to born, a bit my stable.
I am she dear, or my bureau. Ocas, I'm she what I said, to Quana Tokoswa said, I am she dear a bureau. Because we are enough a blockade. And I be brave. Yeah, my Iran so wait me already in it. But it also depend on how I buy so a good near me.
Maybe I tea then get fire home.
A fire pa. A film. Say you soup oil in petrol, diesel.
Okay.
Nini na do no from Roche Reba. Kakrab ne free memo.
Na Russia, Ukraine will never fire.
Ne fire home.
Oh, quite best.
Obi abeka dem fa obi anabua. Because there's no country here independent. But at least countries be one more economy amasse be omo ensu esumo dware kakra. It will be here so akra ko be here pay baako. But Ghana dey here bokiti.
Okay.
So the ensu etimi aso ye dware. Yeah.
All right. So Honorable Fred Agbonyo Busasa dey me MPP ni ana And then I'm busa sa odarma.
Okay, nyame adom a onye too far from you dey mesrɛ wo. No say me no muntem kwa. Say free ba mha ne mu wa.
O ga chade dia. Ebe. Oh, we dey. Oh, that go baba.
Baba mi je.
Agodi mi da se. Agodi se wa o ti o. Ayo for the table. One can say me busa sa se bi. Baby, how dey mu wa. Na ha na me meet me dis akoro.